Are you a course creator with a lead magnet that you want to promote with ads, but you're like me and not very good at writing ad copy, and you heard that you can use AI to help you write copy, but it basically is super bland, generic, and sucks, and people don't like it? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a way to use your favorite AI to help you write good ad copy. Let's jump right in. Here's the document, and as soon as I explain to you how to use it, I will outline for you a way to leverage AI when you are needing more ideas to test hooks or ad copy or anything. In this case, I'll apply it to using AI to help us generate some hooks that make sense with this current ad copy, and then you can do it yourself and then continue to do it anytime you need to create anything that's written. AI is great, but unless you ask it questions in the right way, it will give you like very generic responses. And the more info you give it, the better. And you can always modify this process too to get even better results. But you can use this for whatever, creating graphics, ad copy, updating, writing emails. Okay, so here we go. This document's really straightforward. Your challenge is to create 5 new hooks. So I've just named these hook 2 through 6 since there's already an existing hook running in the currently running ad. And then you'll see this ad format right here. This is just the number of words in the ad, right? And this is literally the naming scheme that we'll use in meta ads to identify this ad copy. That way you always know what ad copy is being used when you glance at an ad's name. Here's the ad right here, and you'll notice here are the headlines down here. We only have one current headline, so you'll also need to repeat this process that I'm going to teach you to generate some headlines. Okay, now here, since you haven't made the new hook yet, we don't know the ad copy, how many words the ad copy is. By the way, to get the number of words, you just have to, if you're using a Mac, I believe it's Shift, Command, and hold down Shift and hold down Command, hold down C, and then you'll get the word count, and you can take that word count from right there. Okay? So it might be like Shift Control C if you're using a Windows laptop, and the headlines are the same each time, so I've just copied and pasted that. So here's the prompt. You can just read it, but I'll explain to you what's going on. We're going to be very clear the context and the task of the prompt and why we're doing it, right? And then we go ahead and we provide further amounts of detail. Now this is key because I'm not just asking AI to do it for me blindly. I want it to learn like we would learn, and we would learn either from taking a course or watching a very informative, say, YouTube video. And so I've had success by pasting in the transcript from a YouTube video to sort of teach AI in a chat what I need it to do. By the way, if you don't know me, I am a Facebook and Instagram ads manager for online established course creators and membership owners. I've been doing this for since 2019. And as an owner of a boutique ads management studio, I've learned to leverage AI to help my team and myself think better so we can write ad copy, emails, excerpts, or sales pages. By the way, YouTube tells me that 73% of, maybe not you, but other folks who watch this channel aren't subscribed. If you're getting value from this video, please do me a favor and click the subscribe button so you can be notified when more videos come out, and it helps this kind of content from my channel reach more people like yourself. All right, back to the video. So then separately, I say the things I'm going to give it, and then I tell it to ask me for it once it's ready. This kind of keeps AI from just jumping straight to the response, So I'm going to give it the best performing ad copy for context. I'm also going to paste information about your dad's business, and I'm also asking it what type of specialist it thinks it needs to act as to get the best results, because AI can assume many different specialist roles and give you different results based on what kind of specialist it is going to be. And then this last bit is just because this chat is like a one-off chat for you, so I don't want it to take anything from this chat and apply it to my business. I fed it some more details. I wrote 5 new hooks instead of just new hooks. I also added some extra right here saying keep the ad copy exactly the same. You'll just be changing the top 1 or 2 sentences, the hook. And actually I want you to just write the hooks and not the whole ad copy. Okay, and I'm also going to put that the hooks need to match the tone and style of the ad copy. All right, so I'm going to hit return here and see what it says. It has responded to me in a way that lets me know it understands and it's ready. That's the key, is you got to ask it to ask you things when it's ready, and you can even write something like, explain to me back what I said in a concise way, so I know that you understand, all right? And so now it understands, and so I'm going to go and paste the various things that it wants. And I'm going to tell it what I'm pasting each time. So I've gone on YouTube and I found a video that I actually watched and I agreed. So this is, you can't see that I watched it because I'm using a different YouTube account from the one that I normally watch things on. Anyway, I watched this video and I agree with his framework for writing ads that attract wealth. You can watch.
Hey man, I don't know
video.
what's up, but
It's
another
always
client
great
go.
to educate yourself for free on YouTube. Watching people that are doing the thing that you're trying to figure out and learn to do, and then it's great for continuing education. So underneath a video, I think all videos nowadays, if you scroll down and expand the video description, you should see transcript and show transcript, at which point here's the transcript over here. So what you want to do is, right now you can't actually copy the transcript, so you have to highlight a part of it and then scroll way down to the bottom and do a shift click to highlight everything. Right, so shift click, everything is there. Copy that, and here we'll just say, so now I told it, here's the YouTube video transcript, let me know you understand what it is. Oh, and I'm going to give you an additional transcript because I just remembered we need additional transcript. So I hit enter, see what it says. Boom, in seconds it gets a core takeaway. And I notice that it's taking a lot away from the rest of the video. So I say something like, because I want it to focus on just the ads portion. So I told it to just focus on one certain portion and to summarize that portion. Again, you can always pause the video. And now it's summarized this ad portion. And then I say, nice. What do you need from me now? And it should tell me the next thing it wants me to paste. Right, so it's going straight to the ad copy, but I'm going to paste another transcript. So this is a video that I had watched completely before, and I left off here the most recent time, and so I enjoyed how Alex was teaching in it.
But the beauty is that you get to control.
So I'm going to go down here and expand, and then go grab the transcript, and again copy that transcript, okay? And ask ChatGPT to learn from it. So I just gave it this clarification prompt here, and now I'll paste the transcript, hit enter, and see what it says. It honed in exactly on the part of the video that I had enjoyed previously, talking about the simple hook formula. So now it's asking me the best performing ad copy, so I'm going to paste that. So I pasted the ad copy and I told it about the headline, and it wants some information about the business. Now, this is where you can actually ask it more information or give it more information from your brand guide, okay? I'm taking these responses directly from the ads management questionnaire. These are great questions that you'll want to know the answers to for a business, but these kind of questions like pain points, what keeps your ideal clients from solving their problems, and da-da-da-da-da, this really helps. So I just say, this should help you understand my clients. Okay, now it summarizes, even tells me how to apply everything, And so when you see these kind of responses, you can then go, if you don't like what you see or if you think it needs to be tweaked, just pretend like AI is sitting next to you and you're getting something from a human and you're like, I would change this, and that. Go ahead and talk to it like that. Here's a hack, by the way. If typing is not your thing, then you can open up the exact, I can open up ChatGPT on my phone and look at the same results, and then I can just talk to it by hitting the mic button on my phone here, but on my phone, and I can dictate, and it can understand my natural language just fine, and then do the next things. And frequently, because I actually struggle at organizing my thoughts, so I'll just ramble, saying what I want to say, but in the way that I naturally would try to communicate for like a minute, and then ChatGPT gives me amazing results because I set up my prompts like this. And there we go. Now we've got 5 hooks, and it's asking me questions, like if I would like a different kind of hook, or maybe even A/B variations to test of above, right? One more thing that I would add here is just double check, hey, I can put this in my current ad copy, right? There we go. I highly encourage you to go through this process to get hooks. Yes, you could just take these hooks that I came with and now add your own voice to it, right? Like, I believe in having like a human in the loop. I'd never just take exactly what AI gives me and then put it in. Like, I always look at it, scrutinize it. Is this how I would say it? Does this sound too robotic? Like, do we use other words here because I have a brand voice, guide for my client, and this sort of thing. But if you feel like these work, you could use them. I highly encourage you to go through this process yourself, because this is a process you can use over and over again for website copy, emails, Instagram, like social media captions. And the thing is you might be like, that took you a long time, QUÄY.jo. I could have just looked at the ad copy myself. Sure, yeah, maybe you could. But now that you've trained ChatGPT in this chat, it will remember everything. So you can just simply say things like, based on what you just learned and did for me, now I would like to get, Instagram captions. What do you need to act as to write good Instagram captions for me? Or you can say, I need an email sequence that sells a service based on everything you learned above, and here's an outline of the service that we offer. Can you get started writing me an email sequence? And then boom, it'll write you and you can tell it 5 emails, and it'll write you like 5 emails. Like you might need a blog post or a one-off email, or you might say, hey, this sales page isn't converting very well, and I've been tasked with like updating the copy. Can you look at the current sales page, and then based on what you learned in this chat, help me come up with some good, new sales page structure or new words? So that's the thing. Like, this is one-time work. Maybe it took me 10 minutes to do, but now it knows about the kind of your business, the kind of copy you need, the kind of client you have, and you can just get so much out of here to save you so much time, because it'd be a lot quicker for you to just tweak the results that it gives you for like a 5 email sales sequence, or if you ask it for design like 10 different Instagram carousels, and even give you ideas for images and pictures. Like, you can just go over those results. If you want more Facebook and Instagram ad strategies so you can lower your lead costs or make more sales, tap or click the screen right up there.